I just give you a little tip right here. We got a washer and a dryer in here. We sort of closed up. We don't spread out when we get to Walmart. We're in Walmart. We got a washer and dryer here. The last thing we done when we left the camp, when we left the RV park where we had full hookups, was the last 30 minutes we put on our mama washed all the clothes up and we had one piece of load left. She throwed it in the last 30 minutes. I took my bath, took my clothes off from getting set up. She throwed it in the last 30 minutes. We washed that last load, and the last thing I done was dump the tank. So we was all washed up when we left. We always try to do that when we in a park that got full hookup. We make sure we get all our clothes caught up where we can go 2 or 3 weeks without having to wash if we have to. Most time we in a park and we try to get full hookups where we can wash. But we can go 2 or 3 weeks if we have to. But that's a tip to you. You got washer and dryer capabilities. Just before you leave, catch all your washing up, because you don't know when the next time you're going to be in full hookups and you can wash again. So we like to get everything washed up. All right, there's my breakfast. That's 1 potato, 1 onion, a little sausage, some leftover cornbread from the other night when I had the black-eyed peas that day before yesterday, and made a gravy from yesterday on the cornbread. That's breakfast for this morning. Cheap meal fixed up. You could add a couple of eggs to that if you wanted to. There's plenty enough on that plate that I ain't gonna need nothing extra. We've been to sit down and eat and enjoy that. Sitting here in the Walmart parking lot, looking out yonder, and I showed some film of it last night. And that is the airport, the Port Clinton Municipal Airport, right there. You can see that asphalt strip, I think. Let's see if I can draw it in some. There's the Walmart parking lot. There's some soybeans. And there's the municipal airport strip right there. Goes back down that way. Some hangars down there. Hey, these boys are serious about farming up here. That's a strip of soybeans on this side of the municipal airport. And there's a strip over yonder on the first side of the municipal airport. They farm every square inch. They farm right up near about to the front door up here. They farming country. What I'm really trying to tell you, if you ate today, thank a farmer. Hey, it comes off the farm to the Winn-Dixie, Kroger, whatever grocery store you go to, it comes off the farm somewhere to that grocery store shelf. And they still feed us, whether you like it or not. Hey, thank a farmer. And when they talk about government programs to help a farmer, don't complain. Don't complain. It's not their fault that our government pursues a cheap food policy. Hey, cheap food keeps the masses placated and happy. And it makes you not want to overthrow the government as long as your belly's full. When you're fat and your belly's full, you don't complain too much. But when you're hungry and your kids are hungry, you jump on that government. So, yeah, thank a farmer. If you ate today, thank a farmer. Here on the shore of Lake Erie, Mama didn't want to walk this morning. They look like they're adding on to it a little bit. But it's a lighthouse, a small lighthouse, a short lighthouse. It ain't no tall lighthouse. Out there on one of them islands, you can see pretty tall. You can see a pretty tall lighthouse out yonder. But I don't know what this is. There's a little bit of a lake. And they got this all stoned up, everything, this shoreline, and got some dikes and some ditches and stuff. So we're gonna walk out here and see what this little old house is all about. You would think it might be the lighthouse tender's house, but little bit small for that. And it's sitting out over that little lake. They got it chained off, so I really don't know what it's for. Oh, it's got a boat in there. Looks like it's got a boat in there. And something else in the window. Can't get down there to the window to peek in, but got a boat in there. Well done. Got a paved path out here to it. Got some kind of statue here. We'll get up here and see who this cat is. He looks like a lighthouse tender. Got a lantern in his hand and a raincoat on, and his dog with him, and rain hat, all the good stuff. It's a bronze sculpture by Anley Stackstetter, is all I know. Statue. Looks like a grizzled old lighthouse tender. Got a beard. Let's see what this in here says. I'm a lighthouse man. I was on the towboat for a little while there. Went with my Uncle Sam. Made $40 a day room and board back when minimum wage was 50 cents an hour as a deckhand on a towboat. Port Clinton Lighthouse, light station. One of the earliest lighthouses on Lake Erie. Port Clinton's first lighthouse was a 40-foot split tone tower erected in the mouth of Portage River in 1833. Had a stone dwelling for living quarters for the lighthouse keeper and his family. The light was discontinued in 1870 due to its poor location and lack of river traffic. They restored the river and construction of the lighthouse in 1896. The pier light ensured safe passage in and out of Portage River. A kerosene lamp and a fifth order funeral's lens provided a fixed red visible light for 8 miles. Converted to electricity in 1926, continued to operate until 1952. The keeper's dwelling in the boathouse have not survived. The 1896 was meticulously restored by Port Clinton Lighthouse Conservative, and moved to the site in 2016. It stands today as the last remaining timber frame lighthouse on Lake Erie, a living testament to the colorful maritime past. That's it right there. It used to be here. They moved it. Used to be down there at the mouth of that river. Nice little lighthouse standing out there. Reminds me of that song by the Hensons about the lighthouse. There's a lighthouse on a hillside that overlooks life's sea. When I'm tossed, it sends out a light that I might plainly see. Go something like that. But I ain't as good as the Hensons, so I better quit because it gets high after that point, and I might not have started it low enough. But we at the park, looking at the lighthouse. We'll catch you later. This is a drawbridge. They letting the boat go through. Got traffic stopped. That bridge tender sitting over on the left in that bridge tender. Neil, he got that bridge up. You see them drawbridge movies and all them TV shows. Well, that's what it looks like. That bridge way, there goes a little old bitty speedboat under it. I can't believe they had to let that bridge up for that boat. That's a low bridge. And that's all the boat coming in. See that boat going right behind that boat right there?
Is that the one you let through?
I reckon. That's the only one come through. That's a low bridge if you had to let it up, let that sucker through.
Yeah, Lori's going down.
They'd have to let it up for some John boats with fishing tires on it. I've seen John boats on Carrot Lake.
Are you sure it's going down?
Yeah, it's going down. They got John boats on Carrot Lake that wouldn't fit under this bridge apparently. And with them their bass fishing tires on it. There goes a jet ski under it. The jet ski's coming on. I can't believe they had to let that thing up, let that little bitty boat through. I wasn't good planning on somebody's part. They about got her down ready to go. Drawbridge. That used to happen a lot before they started building high-rise bridges. I love bridges. I've been under drawbridges when I was on a towboat. You get off out there in Louisiana, they'd have drawbridges. There was one or two in Alabama, I think. There might have been one in Florida. We ran from West Wego, Louisiana, over to Tyndall, Lakeland, hauling jet fuel. Way back in 1968, before me and baby doll got married. I got to see her when I come through. On a trip from West Wego with a load of jet fuel. Lakeland and Tyndall. Well, they let one arm go up. There goes the other arm up. Arms on the other side going up. Red light's still in effect. Boom, we got the green light. It's just a bridge now.